Well, good morning, you political junkies out there. What's going on? Yeah, I changed it a little bit, didn't I? Since I do politics on some occasions when I'm actually feeling like it. But I'm seeing more and more of the pundits still attacking each other one way or another, and they're still griping and grumbling, and we still have the winners saying, "Why can't we be friends? It's over!" No, it's never over, you dumb mothers. It's never over. You know, you know, gentleman discourse, or that kind of genteel discourse used a long time ago before we start personally attacking people and attacking groups of people left and right. And I'm not following the line saying, well, there's good people on both sides. No, there's people on both sides that are all screwed up. Doesn't matter which particular political party you are. If you're going to be attacking a group and you're going to get away with it and you're thinking, let's be friends with it. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Christ would probably have a field day with me on this one because I don't deal with people attacking other people. I don't deal with it. I don't like it. But then again, I never liked people that much anyway. That'd be a lie, wouldn't it? Tolerate people, but then I understand how people can backstab others, left and right, one way or another. So when I'm hearing about the media pundits going, blitzkrieg, now it's queuing on for the next 4 years, or they're hoping longer than that. And I'm hearing the political pundits going after them. It's like terrific business as usual. We cannot have a society that's civil anymore. We are not represented that way. And we are no longer civil. And it's not going to be civil, not for a long while. Did I wake up on the wrong side of the bed? No. No. I'm getting tired of it because the longer it gets, it's the more aggravating it gets. See, when I start talking to people online, different chat groups who are getting sick and tired, one of them is getting into volatile depression where they can't get out of bed and can't deal with the future right now. They don't want to do anything. The family won't do any damn thing about it. And I don't know if this person who desperately needs to see the doctor for this one, maybe get some therapy, social work. I'm dealing with other people who are going to be running into bills that they can't even pay because they're trying to take care of their own medical needs that are going crazy. I'm trying to find ways to help them out online, and it's driving me nuts. Some of the stuff I knew a long time ago may not be implying very much. So maybe I don't have the lack of wisdom to help anybody these days. And it sucks. This one person's going through a major cancer situation and nobody can help him out. Nobody can help him out with some kind of medical policies or anything else to help get him through this stuff. They're just gonna suffer through this ailment, and that's it. Thoughts and prayers. Screw the noise. Let's get down to the brass tacks. Let's get down to the bureaucrats. Let's get down to the bureaucratic mess we got right now. Is there another way to help them? Screw the thoughts and prayers. Let's get on to action, damn it. Because that's all we're going to be dealing with is thoughts and prayers all the damn time now. Because now we got a political party over here that's going to be wondering about thoughts and prayers while everyone else is saying, let's talk about that one, shall we? And start doing the grifting. Start the grifting. Start the belly aching. One of the other numbnutses that are torn apart, that are constantly ridiculed. He'd been in he'd been in the highlights, and now he's hiding in the shadow, still spewing his crap. And he's among others who are still spewing the crap that media watch groups are saying. Look about this one. Look about this one. I'm saying no, they're the same. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what kind of shell you put on these guys. They're still the same. It's still a con game show that they're playing, and people are buying the damn crap, and I'm not listening to them. As for the corporate media, the only things I'm looking for right now is the local media of saying if how the prices are already screwed up right now, or if they're not, if there's any more fires out there and the seasons are calming enough right now, thank God. There was a perfect storm that took out many homes and businesses, and thank God no death reported just yet. Too damn close to home. Could have been 100 or 2 miles away, 100 or 200 miles. Well, it doesn't matter. It's still close to home. So I got issues about that one. But we're going to have thoughts and prayers instead of action. I'm going to listen to the pastors out there who want me to believe in their violent crap. And I don't go to brick and mortars anymore. I don't walk into those places. No. Because I'm not going to deal with the interpretation of what the hell they're going to tell me. If God was going to tell me something, he better tell me something direct. I'm not going to listen for no damn pastor that knows ass from a hot rock. And sometimes I will have an argument with a pastor that I grew to respect concerning about his interpretations of things. I heard one particular interpretation of how today is, and I'm thinking, nope. In today's climate right now, since we got a new leader coming in and we got the grifters still doing their crap, it's like watching the movie Gladiator without the bloodshed. You ever watched the movie Gladiator with Russell Crowe in it? What did Commodus do instead of taking care of the people? 2 or 3 months worth of bloody games. Well, maybe 4 months. Didn't want to deal with people's politics. Didn't want to deal with what was happening with plumbing, death, sickness, health, his community. Nope, didn't want to deal with that. What did he want to deal with? Bloodshed, entertainment. He's bored. His people are needing entertainment because he don't want to hear the whining and bitching. That's why I said on social media, and I'll still post it out there, the winners of this race are whiner babies. They're complaining about how unfair it was before it happened. Tried to do lawsuits before it happened. And now since they won, they're still belly aching about it. And sticking out hands and saying, why can't we be friends? No, I'm sorry. I'm not friendly. You guys are going to be voting in 4 more years, or maybe a little bit longer term than that if the Constitution gets screwed up. And if our economy tanks, and we have invasions happening, but not from the southern border. God forbid we should get invasions from the southern border from immigrants coming over. No, the only things I'm looking for is, the kind of invasion I'm looking for is what happened in this movie called Red Dawn back in the 80s. Patrick Swayze, God rest his soul. No, because I'm expecting that America be that screwed up. They're allowing people to come over, even with armored tanks. Well, that'd be nice. Driving right through Mexico. And then going right into the border states. So what were they going to be doing about that one? They'll blame the immigrants for that shit? No, I'll blame the voters. They wanted a ball. They wanted a wall. Get artillery shell. Blast the damn thing open. But then again, where would Mexico be at that point? Would they be fighting them? Nah, here comes the cartels. So now we got to go for this shit. Conspiracy theory? Oh, wonderful if they're coming out with this one and putting it on QAnon social media for people to believe in that one. Or how about nuclear weapons are demonic? Try that one. They're demonic in nature. We don't know when they were invented, but they were invented by demons from one of the twerps that was in the spotlight for a hell of a long while now. He's among the muck and mire, muttering the crap that people are still listening to. Oh, but he got attacked by a demon late at night, but then it got chased away by a dog. Why'd it attack your ass in the first place, dumb schmuck? Were you that special? We didn't hear about anybody else getting attacked by demons. Why you? What's so special about you? You made a deal and you screwed up on it, so now you get attacked? It's not the body that'll get your ass. It's your soul, schmuck. Think about that one. Soul's more precious commodity that we have to keep taking care of. But that doesn't matter, does it? No. Conspiracy nut jobs will talk about their crap left and right. What I'm expecting is people to believe in drinking this stuff and make it part of their own mentality. Oh, I'm sorry. We have that going on for decades now, don't we? We've had it for a long time. We even had it longer than what we've known it. But we just didn't bother to say anything about it, did we? Nope. So, for this particular next 4 years, I don't know how we're going to deal with it, except we're going to be living through it, surviving through it, and listening to people making accusations left and right, pointing finger at people, saying it's all your fault. It's all your fault because I'm the bully. I won the race. I tripped you. I failed you. You were running next to me, and I did things nasty, and I got to the race. And I'm saying, I won. It's your fault. Let's be friends about it. You know, I kept trying to bring up some of the religious aspects of certain texts. I'm limited on. Maybe I should see others. Whether or not we've actually got the same hyperboles going on, the same way of dealing with people left and right, because that's what we're dealing with right now. Time of the ancient days, when the Bible was written, we had empires. We had ego running left and right. A lot of them used slaves. Slavery, all right? I never saw that in the Bible that slavery was a sin. But I guess servitude isn't a sin if you do it willingly. But if you're a slave, well, that's not put in the Bible, is it? The Ten Commandments. Thou shalt not be a slave to another human being. What was God on that one? I think the human interpretation missed that one. Because if it was part of the Ten Commandments, somebody screwed up on that one. Of course it says, thou shalt not kill / murder. But then again, it's okay to maim the person like crazy and throw them in, do stuff to them. Why not just say, thou shalt not hurt another human being? I know. Murder, maim, kill, bludgeon to death, stone them to death. That's all legal. So we have to deal with that one. And it's okay to burn down people's houses in hatred. And Christ will love you for it. Well, I'm sorry, that's the Old Testament versus New Testament coming in here. Because Christ came down here to support and upheld the laws. Okay, so we upheld murder, so that screws up the commandments right there. But the greatest commandment is love everybody. I'm sorry, we're supposed to love a guy who's just tried to hurt us? Maimed, killed, pillaged, burned, grifted, caused more death? Well, we're supposed to love the bastard. The cycle of hate that we've got going on right now. It's so ingrained, so pervasive even, that I don't know how the hell we're going to get past the damn thing. Let's have a Merry Christmas by beating the shit out of people. Let's have a Merry Christmas by bombing the crap out of a country within your own country. Let's cause genocide warfare, shall we? And then laugh about it and say, come here, other supporting country. I need more weaponry. I ran out. We'll celebrate the holidays with each other with a Christmas drink made of blood. preferably the enemies, and we'll laugh about it. And we'll blame them too. And it's all right to have genocide. It's all right to have genocide, isn't it? I'm supposed to be Christian enough to forgive these bastards. And the one thing that was pleaded on the cross that people didn't understand. A man who was dying on the cross because he was trying to do good and knew he was going to get his ass kicked. But he still said it anyway. God forgive them. They don't know what they're doing. We're so damn blindsided. We are so damn ignorant. We are so damn dumber than anything else that is the prevalent. That's the prevalence right there. We don't know what we're doing, but we claim it in the name of whatever we're claiming in, because this is righteous. This is absolutely necessary. This was absolutely necessary. Kill the kids in your care because somehow you got a major malfunction inside of you, and you just killed a kid and don't even be remorseful about it. In a state somewhere back east, an 8-year-old died. A boyfriend murders a woman's child. They got the guy. And that's constantly repeated. Constantly repeated for our democratic society who think it's law and justice to supply weapons to another country who claimed they didn't want to be victimized ever again becomes the bully. There's a cycle when it comes down for this bully attitude. I refuse to be bullied, therefore I'm going to be an attacker. I'm going to be an aggressor and protect myself. Even Christ saw this one. In the heart of an empire that didn't care about anybody else but itself. And we have to, if we were in the Roman Empire, we had to love the leader. Oh, we could try getting away with celebrating our own spiritual leader, but that wasn't the true power of the land. Forced the doctrine down our throat. You have to do this because we got a point of a sword and you don't play ball. Say hello to the point of the sword. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt as I mutilated you? Oh, let's make it better. Chop his head off. Welcome to the Roman Empire. Drunk with power. Obsessed with it. Obsessed with slavery. We're getting into that point. It won't be, well, we've already got the point. But it hadn't mutated into the point where we're going to be a global empire now, is it? Dystopian society. Logic goes out the window. Logic is mutilated and torn apart. We want to uphold the Bible, and yet we're going to tear apart the Bible because we don't like the Bible. Though we love it, that's why we must destroy it. If a man comes walking through our time, trying to show us the error of his ways, well, we put him on public display. Took years and a lot of mileage for one person back in Roman days. Word of mouth spread. by rumors. There were no publications out there. There were no pictures. There was no technology, just word of mouth. And one guy becomes so popular that the Roman Empire, the area, and not to mention the Pharisees are having a field day with the guy because he's performing, my God, miracles. He's helping people. He's showing kindness and humanity and love to people. Trying to tell them that all the anger and hatred that you see right now is not worth it. Because there had to be a better way. There is a better way. There's supposed to be a paradise out there. And those who deal with the anger and hatred are so used to it, are so entrapped by it. The bully mentality is still there. But hell with everybody else. And one guy, in a time where he's trying to do something for humanity, trying to show and trying to be an example that maybe they could try spreading that around for generations. Oh, we haven't got the message yet, have we? Cross has already been disintegrated generations ago. The echoes are not loud enough. The bully boy syndrome is still among us. If Christ ever saw this time, if he was actually been reborn into this time, he would have a field day with us. I know he'd have a field day with me. He'd have a royal field day with me. How does a follower not follow when he sees all this stuff and just not does what he's supposed to do? Care about another human being. That would make him cold and heartless and callous, wouldn't it? Would it? You get on a chat area. Despite good intentions of others, simple prayer requests get unanswered. Except maybe it should have been directed not at a chat group, but at the source. And yet what I found, a community trying to help out a group, trying to help them get back on their feet after a house gets burned down in the neighborhood, without putting it on a chat menu. Well, I wish I did more. It's not enough. Not enough. People suffering through other catastrophes. And they're getting blamed for it. Because of their morality. It caused their own damage, their own grief. Hurricanes are caused by conspiracy theories over here. People had gone bad and therefore God punished them with a hurricane. Give me a frickin' break. Some of the stuff I never could understand in the Bible in the first place. If God was that vindictive with his people, why created them in the first place? Why give them free will? Arguments would go out for decades and generations on that one. Why did God create human beings so damn screwed up? Because he gave them free will, they said. But if you ever went back into Genesis, Eve was tricked by the serpent. Knowledge of good and evil was passed in a fruit from Eve to Adam, and now the whole generation is inflicted with it. That wasn't given free will. So if we happen to go for that particular logic right there, it wasn't given to us. We're cursed with it. And now we have to make the best of the curse. Guess it's the only way we need to deal with to survive. Is it logical? You tell me. What's logic? What we're doing right now, does it define logic? Is it logical? Is it logical for me to go to someone else's house and beat the crap out of them just for the fun of it? And say, why don't we be friends? I just gave them the most tremendous gift that they could ever have. Being angry and pissed off and being turned into a bully. How about that one? I could go to someone else's place and thrash it and say, let's be friends. This is what we're dealing with on a day-to-day basis. I can hear the pastors trying to say it one way or another by trying to be bellicose about it. Let's be blunt. Let's be blunt about it. Do you want a bully or do you want a friend? Do you want somebody that you actually can have somebody care about you, or do you really want an enemy? And you turn out to be your own worst nightmare. People don't read and don't understand other things that we try to do to ourselves. Authors of different books, of different genres, would be the better psychologists out there because we're examining our own insanity here. Gothic was a classic tale of trying to tell you about monsters, but the monsters were in here and in our own hearts and hands and our feet and what we did and what we didn't do. We're the true monsters. We're the true id, the ego that didn't give a shit about anybody else but its own selfish pure pleasure. Only at the expense of yours. What crawled up my burr? Too many damn things. I'm staying the hell away from all the damn negative crap, and what do I get stuck with? Watching the fictional negative crap and just being miserable as it is. So let's get drugs and just zone out on the damn shit. And be addicted to the crap. Let's be addicted to alcohol. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's be addicted to some kind of painkillers. Or psychedelic crap going on out there. Even legalized medications that'll screw up your brain cells. Let's have that, shall we? My answer to that is bite me, bitch. I don't want the damn drugs unless it's going to be saving my life. And I got no choice for it. I don't want somebody else's version of what I should become. I'm angry. I'm pissed. And I don't like being turned into a damn bully boy. Or I start blaming instead of understanding where my anger is coming from. Everywhere, anywhere, even inside. Or I can't understand one philosophy that I was raised with that was trying to get some peace. And that has to be mutated and mutilated because people want to make it nationalized. But of course they did it to other religions, made it nationalized as well. They swore allegiance to it. To flags of colors, of uniforms, of hats, of jackboots, of marches. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm angry because nobody else learned, remembered, or gave a shit. They thought it was golden days. Well, wait until it comes. And when it does, don't start belly aching to me about your dumbass shit that you just did. No, I won't stick out my hand and be friends with the enemy. In a religious aspect, I'm supposed to love the guy. I'm not supposed to like the son of a bitch. I'm supposed to pray for their ugly ass soul and yours. and say this: Lord, forgive them all. They don't know what's fucking coming, and they don't know what they just did. They thought they did, but their ass is grass now. And I'm staying away from it. As I said before, I blame the voters. Ignorant bastards, all of them. Did you really thought you knew what the hell you were voting for? Well, guess what, guys? When it comes, we'll be collecting in spades, and unfortunately I'll be among you bastards. Because unfortunately I held on to this damn shit far too damn long. It's worse than having a itchy jacket that you got used to, or a broken down bed you sleep on a constant night. And you can't get rid of the son of a bitch, but it's the only bed you've got. So what do you sleep on? I hate feeling this angry. I hate feeling this disgusted. I look at my fellow people. I look at the hypocrites out there who claim they love God. I didn't see it. Maybe I'm too damn blind to it. All I know is, if we're doomed, then let's get it done and over with. But knowing us, we're going to prolong the suffering because we're dumber than dog shit.